Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is a mid-July update. I always like to just cut the month in half. Well, I've been doing it lately because I have so many new blooms and so many fresh blooms that I want to share with you. And by the end of the month, they might not be around anymore. So this is my mid-July update. I am going to show you what is going on right now in my yard. Just really quick, I'm heading out to RF. They're having their 20% discount this weekend. So I want to go get some new pots. And I just want to let you know what's going on out here before I go. So let me just give you a little bit of an update. I can tell you that my Cattleya, my Valentine, is already almost in full bloom. She gave me 3 beautiful, beautiful flowers this blooming cycle, and she's looking and smelling amazing. She's doing so beautifully on this palm. Look at what a beauty she is. All right, so also on this palm, I've got some yellow phals blooming, and those look really healthy and very, very happy. So I've got this yellow phal right over here. Now, just a quick update on my gumbo limbo. It is still empty. I am going to hang the orchids back up today, hopefully. The rain has stopped a little bit, so I'm able to bring them back out. Let me walk you through really quick my other beautiful orchids in bloom. Here you've got another orange with that fuchsia lip phalaenopsis growing. My white phals are still in bloom. There you go. Now, this one here is my dendrobium. It's doing so good. Now, I have to tell you that I got my grass cut yesterday, and this cane right here was about this big, and I am so upset. You know, they were here, the gardeners were here, and they must have just hit this with a chainsaw or something, because that cane is a lot smaller than how it was a few days ago. Now, if you guys know, I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen to this cane now, but it was unfortunately butchered. It was probably twice as long, and they probably cut it with, like I said, with that chainsaw. So I'm not sure what's going to happen now with that dendrobium cane. I'm very upset about that, but what can I do? All right, so here I have another dendrobium just hanging from one of my plants out here, which I believe is like a bougainvillea. Every time I post, I'm sorry, a bromeliad. Every time I post, you guys let me know that all these are bromeliads. So I'm guessing this one here might be something like that. I have no clue what these plants are. So anyway, so my dendrobium's hanging here on this plant. It's doing very, very good. It has so many new growths. Look at that. And there's 2 more growths back here. So she's loving her new location. I probably put her here a few weeks ago. This one I forgot to bring in, but it hasn't been raining in the past 2 days, or it hasn't been raining that hard, so I'm not gonna bother moving her. All right, here I have a dendrobium that's doing fantastic, just growing, growing, growing. Brand new canes, brand new growths everywhere. So these dendrobiums are loving it. Oh, and I've got a fern just growing right here. That's cool. All right, so these down here are my antelopes, my dendrobium. Antelopes, I think they're called, and I just saw it has a new growth in there. These were not doing so good. I got these at Tamiami, and since I got them, they were doing really bad, but I see a little growth growing. All right, so this is another dendrobium right here, and of course, another disappointment. They knocked this spike off when they were just getting rid of all these palms up here. They must have hit that with something, because now the spike is broken. But I've got two more sets of spikes with beautiful dendrobiums. All right, Cattleyas back there are still growing but not blooming or anything, so I'm not going to go back there in this update. Here I have an Aranda. which has a flower spike with some buds. So this is my Aranda Hybrid J-Rec Blue. So I'm gonna get some pretty purple blooms from her, and that's exciting. Now I attached this Dendrobium Noble here. It was potted. I attached her here, and she's got a ton of keikis, and hopefully they'll attach and start doing well. So that's what's going on there. I've got another Dendrobium in spike right here. My Sherry Baby seems to be in spike for years, but she still hasn't bloomed. You see the spike right there? That's a spike for my Sherry Baby. All right, and my dogs are getting walked now. And let's see, moving forward over here, I've got my Renanthera. Now I haven't watered this morning, so everything looks not wet. But here is my Renanthera with that spike, and I'm so excited. This is the first time she's gonna bloom for me, and hopefully that spike keeps on growing and doing well. I showed you guys yesterday when I removed my Aretas from here. Now I did water. You guys told me that I should water first. Now I did water. I did not drench them. So hopefully next time I remove one, it'll be easier, because I'm gonna sit there and just drench it. But I did water it before I tried to remove the roots. And there's no roots stuck except for that one up there. But anyway. All right, so moving on. I'm gonna just give a brief tour down here, because I don't want to make this too long. This is just my mid update. But she just bloomed for me. Oh my goodness, this is my Catasetum. I got her at the Tamiami International Orchid Festival in January, and this beautiful Catasetum is in bloom. Isn't she just lovely, lovely, lovely? I love the red, I love the yellow, and this is her tag right over here. So that is her tag. I cannot say that first name. So it's a War something SVO Jumbo Super with an War Seshuai OMG. So that is a tag for this beauty, and she smells minty, and she is just gorgeous. She is beautiful. So I like to do these updates. All right, so I like to do these updates mid-month, because that way I can bring you just fresh blooms. This one is still my favorite out here. Oh, she smells so good, just like roses, delicious. So I do like to do these monthly updates, because you'll get some fresh blooms. I will be back here doing another, and she's already starting to smell good, another update in, oh my goodness, in July, at the end of the July, just to show you guys what's going on towards the end of the month. I just had to show you her again. So this is my Aretas Korat Koji, and she just, oh my goodness, she really blows me away. She smells delicious, 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 delicious. And that's my Mimi Palmer. All right, so back what I was telling you guys. So I do like to do these updates mid-month, so I can bring you some fresh blooms. I will be back here doing another just July update at the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. I'm actually headed over to RF in a few hours to get some supplies. This is another beauty I wanted to show you. So this is my, if I don't show you now, you won't see her. I'll try to show her what she looks like in bloom. But this is my Pigeon Orchid, which is only in bloom for a few hours, and I'm about to get a lot of tiny little blooms from her. All right, so I'm headed to RF. I'm headed to go get some supplies. I will share those supplies with you in a different video, but everything is 20% off. So if you haven't headed over there, they'll be there. They were yesterday, was the first day of the sale, and they'll be there today and tomorrow, Sunday. So if you want to get some supplies, if you want to get some orchids, RF is having their summer sale, 20% off. I believe they're also doing like some events there. I'm not sure, but head on over to RF. I should be heading over there in a few hours, hopefully, and I will show you what I got. So everybody have a wonderful Saturday. Today is Saturday, I believe, July 12th, July 13th. Have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. Mwah.